So for those of you guys who practice a lot at driving ranges, sometimes the auto record with a sound trigger doesn't work as well because you may get a lot of false triggers from people or hitting all around you. That's why we developed this smart remote control. So the smart remote control actually allows you to set up the trigger. To install the remote control, all you have to do is look for the plus sign, and down here underneath the plus sign there's a little notch. You can just pop the back open right there. And that chooses the battery compartment. And the battery goes in with the shiny side up. It's the bottom, this is the top. Slide it in right like this. And then when you're finished, again, look for that notch. There's actually a matching notch right here on the inside of the plastic. You match that to where the plus sign is. You match those two notches together. And once you have that, it'll fit nicely, and then you just pop it closed. When it's ready, you'll see that there's a blue flashing light underneath, right above the play pause button, saying that it's ready for pairing. To pair the remote, you pair it just like any other Bluetooth device. So we go to our Bluetooth settings, and we're looking for a device called Smart Remote. Make sure that your blue light is flashing. Once you see that, you can click on the Smart Remote and it'll send out a pairing request. And once it's paired, it'll show up under your devices. See the Smart Remote under My Devices, and it's connected. Right there, we're ready to go. We want to make sure we have the latest version of the software running. This is running version 5.4.10. You can tell that if you go to the gear wheel in the settings, and you can see right there it's version 5.4.10. Now with version 5.4.10, you get an additional setting over here on the left side called remote control. So when we tap that, it gives us the option to change two settings. One is the delay start, and the second one is the record duration. So a typical golf swing will take about 3 to 4 seconds from the time you initiate to the time you finish. So if you think you have perfect timing, you can leave it at 4 seconds. If you're doing a remote trigger, I usually recommend giving yourself a little bit of extra time. So I usually set mine for about 6 seconds. So it gives you a little bit of buffer before and after if you don't hit the beginning of the swing exactly when the countdown is up. The delay actually gives you the countdown timer. So I usually set mine to 8 seconds. It just depends on how long your pre-shot routine is. So for me, I have it set for 8 seconds, and then I've got the recording for 6 seconds. To use this remote control, now that it's paired and you have all the settings configured, we're going to use a play pause button in the middle to trigger it. So as soon as I do this, it's going to trigger the countdown timer. And I'm going to put this in my pocket and get ready to hit as soon as that timer reaches 0. And as you can tell, it also triggers the automatic replay as soon as it's finished. So we don't ever have to touch the iPad other than for the remote control. So I'm going to do one more. So I have the remote control in my hand right now. I'm getting ready to hit another shot. I'm going to hit the play pause button, and it triggers our 8-second countdown. As soon as that countdown timer hits 0, we're going to go. So that's how the new remote control feature works. I hope you guys have as much fun using it as we had making it. If you have any questions, call us or email us, or you can leave comments in the video below. We'll get back to you with any questions that you have. Thanks again for watching.